All right, it's time for Twitter Freaks.
Twitter Freaks. Oh, why'd you go and say that? Twitter Freaks. Your website was a mistake, yeah. Twitter Freaks.
All right, so we got a lot of stuff going on today. Let's start first and foremost with the most important news story of the week. Okay, did JD Vance fuck a couch? All right, this has been the news story of the week somehow. I don't really know exactly how this happened, but the short of it is, someone posted on twitter.com that we now have the first vice presidential candidate who has fucked a couch and written about it, and then cited some pages in Hillbilly Elegy. So those pages don't say that he fucked a couch. So then AP posted a fact check that was like, fact check, he did not fuck a couch. But then they took it down. They took it down. And then you have to ask yourself, why would they take it down? Now, they say it's because, okay, we said he didn't fuck a couch, but you can't prove that he didn't fuck a couch. He just didn't write about it in the book. But I think there might be another reason. And that's that maybe he fucked a couch. For some reason, this has stuck. I don't know why it is. People have been talking about it all week. They can't stop talking about how much this guy fucked a couch. And I think the reason is he just looks like a couch fucker. He looks like a guy who would just get into a couch. Boy, it's been inescapable. Like, they're talking about it on the news. I am just counting down the days. I pray to God that he goes up and says, I did not fuck that couch. I need him to say it. If he does, it will be the funniest shit ever. If he doesn't, I'll still laugh. But please. There are a couple of other weird JD Vance things. People are just pulling up old tweets of his where he's like, I heard dolphins love human pussy. And it's like, what is wrong with you, man? Like a bunch of really strange posts from way back when. Every day that passes, it becomes clear he's like the worst possible candidate in the world, and I love him for it. It's so good. It's so funny. If JD Vance becomes VP, Turkey is going to pull out of the United Nations. Why is that? Because of what Vance did to the Ottomans? Thank you. Because he fucked over the Ottomans. Yeah, okay. I got you, hard leg. Don't worry. The teenager group chat is a good one. It's I'm just here in the simp chat. Speaking of, here's another one. JD Vance said on a podcast hosted by a Twitter user, JD Vance said there needs to be a federal response to block women from traveling to another state to get an abortion on a podcast hosted by friend of the channel, Amy. I can't believe this is how normal people are coming into contact with this individual. It's like, he said this on a podcast hosted by the Mothman. It's like, holy shit. Here we go. Just awful. Just so, they picked two of her tweets, but honestly, they could have picked any two tweets and it would look exactly the same. This is one of the best people posting. One of the best on the internet. Spores for sure. Is she okay? No. If you know anything about Amy, it's that she's not okay. Is she still posting the friend Pepes? Is she still posting good morning friend with the small crying apustaya? Is she still doing that type of shit? Does anybody know? I think I have her blue blocked, regrettably. Regardless. Speaking of the boy, we got a couple of good ones this week. This one's great. This is the one that people are talking about. I think it's good. I don't think it's the best one this week.
And again, Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian. I love you. Get out. You got to get out and vote. In 4 years, you don't have to vote again. We'll have it fixed so good you're not going to have to vote.
He's so good. Okay, so as There's so much going on in this one. My beautiful Christians is a good one. Is he saying I'm not Christian in here? But so he's saying you go out and vote and you won't have to do it again. I think what he's trying to say is things are going to be so good after his second 4 years, you'll never have to get up off your fat ass ever again. You can sit in your house and rot. But what it sounds like is there won't be elections anymore. Like, right? I feel like someone's got to be proofing this, right?
And again, Christians, get out and vote just this time.
Just this time. He sounds, not to be like an asshole, but he sounds so bad now. Jillian was talking to me about it, and she was like, your Trump impression, I think it's gotten better. And I was like, I don't think it has. I think he has changed his cadence to match my impression. Is he a fan, or is it just he's deteriorating, and now he's to the point where people can actually do the impression? Next up. This is my favorite of this week. This one is so good.
But we will be creating so much electricity. That you'll be saying, please, please, President, we don't want any more electricity. We can't stand it. You'll be begging me, no more electricity, sir. We have enough. We have enough.
He's so good. Please, no more electricity. Please, no more. We have enough. We have enough. It's so good. This is me right before I grab the terminal because the shark's coming for me. Please, no electricity. Please, no electricity. We have enough.
But we will be creating so much electricity.
Oh, he's so good, dude. He's amazing. So this week has been pretty bad for the boys who are back in town. JD has had to fend off accusations that he's fucking couches. Trump is like really barely sentient at this point. He's yapping. He is just yapping. He's like 70% Adderall minimum, and the rest is what? Diet Mountain Dew. JD turned him on to it. So as the race for the VP slot, the Dem VP slot heats up, you got a lot of people kind of going on camera and making their pitch. And one that I've really liked is Waltz, who will not be the VP because he's too normal. But his pitch has been, these guys, they're just weird, right? Like, I think we got to be honest. They're not normal. They're like getting up on camera. They want to talk about like the battery in the shark and like, trans bathrooms or whatever. They're strange people. You wouldn't want to hang out with them. And I got to tell you, I think it's working. I like it a lot. I like it for two reasons. One, it's 100% true. And two, they're getting very mad about it. This comes from the one, the only Vivek Ramaswamy. Vivek of Ramaswamy. This whole "they're weird" argument from the Democrats is dumb and juvenile. This is a presidential election, not a high school prom queen contest. All right. High school prom queen contest. No better way to say that. Come on. It's also a tad ironic coming from the party that preaches diversity and inclusion. Win on policy if you can, but cut the crap, please. First off, I will say I am pro exclusion of weird people. But I just want to point out, I hate to say this, folks. Let's click this. Post is from an account you muted and just watch it. Big ass shoes. 120K on this. They are regrettably big ass shoes. Do not let me come into the orbit of the fucking men's fashion guy. I do not want to ever see dye workwear in my responses. I will end it. I will log off and never return. I could not take something like this. Fucking hell. How did he do that in 1 second? He's right. They're huge. He's got a whole fucking inch back there that he's just not filling up. How does he walk around in those? Jesus Christ. Is he still growing? Oh, no. All right, next up. All right, let's cut the politics for a while. This comes from one of my personal heroes, Captain Disillusion. As you can hear in this full recording, the Wilhelm scream guy was doing a shit job until the recordist told him to do it better.
A man getting bit by an alligator and he screams. Okay, quiet. Do it out towards me. Okay, ready?
Yeah. It's okay.
The first one you did up here was much better.
He's like, not ow, you stupid moron. Try again. There it is. It's perfect. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Cinema. Next up. All right, are you fucking with this? Let's listen to this mashup here together. Woo! That's pretty good, I'm not going to lie. That is not bad. That sounds pretty good. Next up. This feels fake. I can't believe it. Okay. Mr. Beast embroiled in two huge controversies this weekend. We're going to be talking about the more important of the two. Monster Hunter had a Mr. Beast integration. The MH Now X Mr. Beast Challenge. Whee-oo! This guy's videos are crazy. I'm hooked. Oh, I had a feeling you were a fan too. Ah, Hunter, over here. We were just about to watch Mr. Beast's new stream. We both just can't get enough of how exciting his videos are. I gotta agree. We have to agree. This means that Mr. Beast is canon in the Monster Hunter universe. This happens to me all the time, by the way. This is how my coworkers talk to each other. I work in Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. My coworkers are Farfa and Doug, but that's how they talk to each other. Next up. All right, we got to talk about the craziest thing that happened this weekend, and that is this. 2 hours until they announced Tony Stark Doctor Doom, played by 60-year-old Robert Downey Jr. So, this is real. This happened. This person, for a very brief moment, possessed the Lance of Longinus, possessed the Lathe of Heaven. Here's the deal. Basically, Marvel had scripted out 10 decades of content, all starring Chadwick Boseman. And when Chadwick died, all of that went up in flames. And so they went in on this dog shit ass multiverse Kang the Conqueror storyline, which I don't think anyone was really excited for. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't see people talking about how crazy Kang was going to be. So at Comic-Con, I think they pretty much revealed they are canning it. That it is pretty much not happening anymore. I'm okay, not to get too deep into Marvel. I was a comic book child growing up, and the MCU has basically been like if a genie fulfilled a wish I made when I was 14. And like a genie, they did everything they could to make it suck ass. The fact that Secret Invasion happened and sucked balls is how do you fuck up Secret Invasion? How the fuck do you fuck up Secret Invasion? What are you, stupid? The fact that we're 25 years into this goddamn thing and Galactus isn't around. The fact that, and I hate to be like this because I know it's a stupid copyright issue. The fact that there is an MCU at all that includes a giant hole where the fucking X-Men should be is shocking to me. How are you gonna do any of this without the fucking X-Men? Where's Magneto? Magneto not around. Don't bother me. But outside of Magneto, outside of Galactus, the last big bad they can really pull out of a hat is, of course, Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom, Fantastic Four. Unfortunately, they didn't have the rights to Fantastic Four. Now they sort of have the rights to Fantastic Four. So I believe they are doing Doctor Doom now. So at Comic-Con, they're like, we have it. It's time for Doctor Doom. And the guy in the Doctor Doom mask pulls his mask off, and who is it but Robert Downey Jr.? How? So, what they're saying is, it's like an alt timeline Tony Stark, who I guess got so mad he became Doctor Doom. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. For me, and maybe this is the wrong take, but for me, the origin of Doctor Doom, Doctor Doom's childhood, doesn't actually matter to me. I don't really give a fuck about it. You know, I care about Magneto's backstory. I don't really care about Doctor Doom's. So if it wants to be a fucked up Tony Stark, that's fine. But Are they going to let this guy go? They're just going to ride Robert Downey Jr. until he inevitably dies. And then the other really weird thing is that Harrison Ford is now a permanent part of the MCU, and he is going to be the Red Hulk. That interview where that like gamer asks him if he's going to be Red Hulk. Now it turns out he is. He was not. He was doing a bit. He actually is. I don't know, folks. I hope that it works out well. They're doing Galactus too. If they're doing Fantastic Four shit, I imagine they're doing Galactus, right? Are they doing Galactus? It's crazy that they did like, hey, check it out. We put the Watcher in the MCU before Galactus. And it's like, what are they watching for exactly? Oh boy. He's in the, oh my God, he's in the trailer. All right, hold up. Do we get to see him?
At Comic-Con last for the full movie, but it would be quite a great to the MCU. The movie is scheduled for release. Surprise was showcased. It's fantastic.
Okay, well, that doesn't look like. It's not official. Oh. Listen, if Galactus looks like this, I'll be happy. The Galactus in the Fantastic Four movie that's like a big fucking cloud. I can't take that. But the Galactus that has the purple helmet on, I'm okay with that. That's all right. Of course, another $20 trillion to Robert Downey Jr. All right, let's watch this one together. This person is so good at doing this. I'm always shocked. Look, she's even fooling the fucking ostriches. Look, they're trying to talk to her. That's crazy. I don't like it. Next up. Dead Internet Theory. This shit is downright lively. I've been watching these all week. These are so good.
He desperately wanted to live, but he threw the watermelon that was worth tens of millions of yen into Nikyu's plate. Let Nikyu eat crazily and do nothing. Even the villagers thought the man was stupid. I don't know if it's such a crazy behavior, but it made him earn hundreds of millions. It turned out that Nikyu was born with a smell of mud.
Oh.
And the sweetness of the watermelon can be combined with it. He transferred the full Nikyu to a big pot first, then he sprinkled chicken feet on Nikyu.
Okay.
Under the stimulation of salt, Nikyu's pain exploded in an instant, and he kept secreting mud from his body. But at this time, the man didn't feel cool enough. He put on gloves and rubbed Nikyu hard like rubbing clothes until Nikyu was rubbed so hard that the skin of the Nikyu was thin. He poured all the Nikyu into the cleaner, add a caddy of flour and a little baking soda. Under the merciless stirring of the machine, all the mucus in Nikyu's body was washed out. This is the cleanest time since Nikyu was born. The worker's ant cleaned Nikyu's internal organs by hand.
All right.
After cleaning again, it can be fried directly in the oil pan until the 5 sides are golden. Friends who have eaten Nikyu know. Nikyu contains a variety of proteins needed by the human body. It has always been loved by male friends. As the saying goes, it's better to eat Nikyu on the ground than to eat it in the sky.
I'm always saying that. Oh, I love these so much. And one more.
Be sure to close the faucet in winter, otherwise you will find that the faucet suddenly does not come out of the water in the morning. I thought it was an ice block blocking the water pipe. Pull it hard, and the result is such a long ice block. It looks very perfect and flawless.
It does.
Even such a big ice at the entrance of the
God.
house will turn into crushed ice when it falls. Although the ice in this window is perfect, it can only be crushed if you can't see the outside.
That's true.
Do not park the electric car outside. Otherwise, it will freeze to death and turn into an electric car. In fact, the ice in winter is also very fun. This little brother played a magical song with an ice block.
Yep.
Be sure to close the...
I agree with all this. It's that is Fiverr, a $5 bill mascot made by a Jewish organization. I'm not kidding. What? I'm not seeing it. 5-ish. Oh no.
So, did you guys watch that video I sent?
That's not him, right?
Nice for you. Are you ready? Bubby and I are
Coming.
Oh my God. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh wow. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, what is his opinion on Nikyu?
Comprehensionation, to be sure. And we'll get to that. However, you are now throwing in some other issues that perhaps can be separated from the mix.
I'm going to say he does kind of sound like the animated dollar bill from the Nikyu one. That's crazy. It's the same voice actor. Can your kid fidget longer than 5-ish? What do you think? Can they? It doesn't look like he fidgeted for very long. Well, that was under 10 seconds. Hmm. 5-ish, I think you need to practice more. Next up. Okay. This guy, ripped as hell. Not a single dick print in sight. Jeez. That's mean. She said, "Where's the beef?" I'm screaming. This person is using a female face app edit of my face. What? Huh? Oh no. This is like finding a serial killer. No, this is no. No. The response, "Yo, what is going on?" No, I don't like seeing this at all. A bad bitch. Nothing else to say. Okay. Strange. Very strange. All right, next up. Folks, this is so true. You all remember how, what's it called? Hades 2 came under fire because it was woke and gay and whatever. And the big central point of this controversy was that Aphrodite has kind of a masculine face, according to like Gamergate holdouts, like the one in the top left. So let's see how this person feels about the lack of, I guess, Greco-Roman tradition in Hades 2. Let's listen to this together.
Then they have Titus, the god of the forge, a big flumpy old dude sitting in a chair. Hecate, that's a dude. Melanoli, that she's so petite and lacking a figure. Dimitri, she's an old woman, maybe. This is hurting my head a lot.
I mean, clearly, Hecate, that's a dude. Lacking a figure, Dimitri. I love Dimitri. This one, it's so far off.
Then they have Titus.
How could you possibly fuck it up that bad? It's Hephaestus, right? Hepatitis. How could you get that fucked up? And the other thing is, hate to be like this is what Hephaestus looks like. This isn't like their take on a woke Hephaestus. This is what he looks like. He's a big burly guy with a big hammer. I'm sorry. That's what he looks like.
The god of the forge, a big flumpy old dude sitting in a chair.
He's supposed to be ugly. His whole character is that he's ugly. Doesn't he get fucking killed for being disabled? Big surprise.
Hecate, that's a dude. Melanoli, she's so petite
He gets
and
thrown off a mountain.
lacking a figure.
Dimitri.
She's
Dimitri.
an old woman.
I'm sorry. Like, I get the people who are like doing 40K shit. They're like, 40K isn't for us true gamers anymore. And they like fuck up orcs or something. But like, how do you fuck up this? Like every single thing that like every literary reference ever is to Greek gods. It's to the Roman pantheon. How do you fuck this up that bad? Come on. Dimitri. How will he pronounce Zeus? Zeus. Negalogia AA Zeus. You saw the Olympic stuff. Oh, Jesus. We're not talking about the Olympic stuff, but there was like an Olympics have gone woke and Satanist thing. Return dudes can't even return anymore. Yeah, what happened? All right, next up. Slur? Love his videos, but in the last one, he called Dakota Johnson a Yakubian. I didn't know what this meant, so I looked it up, and apparently it's a pretty derogatory slur. That's what I'm saying. You all need to stop calling me that shit, okay? I agree. All right. And finally, we have this.
A lot of people are asking me whether I'm voting for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris, and I'm going to break down who I'm voting for and the reasons why.
We agree. We agree. We agree. Okay, there's one more that I didn't know if I was gonna do, but I think I am gonna do. This one is this one might it's a little much. This is called Trump Shooter Freestyle. It says this is why they're banning TikTok. It's not bad. I gotta admit, it's pretty good. It's a couple inches makes a big difference. Please do this one. All right, last one. Okay. Breaking. A homophobic televangelist from Arkansas claims if Kamala Harris is elected, the next Olympics will be 100% pagan and bring back traditional naked wrestling so devout Christian Americans will be forced to see wrestlers' testicles rubbing against each other's faces. Oh, really? Well, this is a vote for Bart is a vote for anarchy if I've ever seen it. Wow. I didn't think that she was going to, but if that's true, I'm in. Wow.